Hi friendos, just a little test recording for Hades to just kind of see how it plays with my setup. Because I want to let's play this game when it hits 1.0. Because it's beautiful and extremely fun. I love the characters. I mean, do I really need a reason to make a game video other than I want to? I don't think so. If you want to do a thing, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone or yourself, just fucking do it. Don't worry about people's expectations. You should be doing other things with your tune. And stuff like that, friendos. It feels really good, and you start to respect yourself and other people more, and you lose resentment for people that told you stuff like that, and you're not an asshole anymore, and they might resent you for being a geek or whatever, but fuck people like that. It's okay, they can still be in your life and be fine in it otherwise, but if they hate the fact that you're a nerd, just, oh fucking well, boo-hoo, you don't need to waste your time on feeling sorry for people because of reasons like that. I don't mean completely be callous towards those or any people. I don't think that's a solution to anything. But, yeah. I don't know, just a little ramble. Because I don't deal with that much anymore, but my parents used to hate the way that I was turning out. Because fuck a normal job. I'm making a living creating at some point. I'm still not there, but I will work until it works because I mean, hell, that's part of why I'm starting this channel. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I really want to be doing with my life and doing it. This is certainly part of the equation. Not the whole one. I want to kind of have several projects going, but this is one of them, this YouTube channel. I don't know exactly what to do with it, but once I get that off the ground, I'll know. By continuing to just work on the ideas that seem right at the time, and if they don't work out, then work on something else that seems right at that time, until you figure something out.
Satisfied.
Because my current Mass Effect playthrough is working out that way. This is fun. I'll just play as long as I want to here, just to kind of see what's up with the recording test. There'd only be a few chambers, but, you know. Yeah, the motto for this video is, follow your dreams, friends. I always want a motto to each of my videos. I want people to take away something significant other than just a person had fun playing a game and there was this funny thing that happened and they said a funny thing and they got angry at the game. I want people to take away a lot more than that from my videos. I watch the people that give you more substance than that. They still often give you that stuff. Frankly, that's usually not really what I'm there for. It's great, but usually that's not what I'm there for. I'm there for enjoyment. I'm there for substance as well. I'm there for seeing a person really getting into a game and having that joy that I love seeing and love feeling. You know, that's a great, you know, part of gaming and being a gamer. And then there's also, you know, like, I also just love substance, philosophy, deep trains of thought, analysis, not just straight, just reaction gameplay. I don't want to sit there and watch a person rage at a game for hours. Apparently millions and millions of people do. I don't. I would much rather watch someone like, I'll drop some names that I love. Lore Runner, the Musical Gamer. These two people especially, I mean, hell, I'm listening to Musical Gamer in my ear right now while I record this because he's an extreme inspiration to me. Because his stuff is substantial. They both tend to be funny sometimes. They both tend to have all the stuff that people flock to people for, but not in spades, because their shticks are more deep than that. There's a lot of substance to it. Like, TMG's a voice actor. He has a lot of, he voice acts a lot of his stuff, which I really appreciate, and I try to do to some degree, even though I don't have the background that he does. He also just loves games and clearly gets really into them. He tends to roleplay a lot in small ways and be very into the game, and I just appreciate it. I also appreciate his commentary, rather deep and philosophical commentary at times, and rather just informative and enlightening and thought-provoking. And also he's fucking funny sometimes. And Lore is about the same way, but in his own way. And that's kind of who I want to be more like, but of course being myself more than anything, and just enjoying the games that I love, and sharing that joy and that enjoyment and everything about games that's great to me with other people. That's what I like about YouTube, and that's the energy I like to come with and I like to see in videos. So that's the energy I'll come with, like I said, because I like to see it more than anything else on YouTube. And I feel like it's a little more little more common to have the less substantial, more just straight up craziness videos where just the person's just really leaning on the I'm trying to be funny angle, or the this game is ragey angle, or playing a horror game and oh no I'm scared, you know? Like, that's straight up emotional junk food right there. That's probably the best way to explain it. It's just, I don't think it's healthy if you watch that kind of stuff all the time. If that's the only gaming content you watch, and you watch hours and hours of it, I don't think it's a good idea. You need something more substantial. You need to feed yourself more than that. And there's a lot in games to unpack if you really want to. There's a lot in games to think about. There's a lot in games that can really enrich you, but if people are focusing on having emotional reactions to the game and really nothing else, then that's kind of a problem, I think. Especially if it's rage or fear is what your content primarily is. I think that's a sign of the mental instability of the YouTuber. And they're probably at least partly doing it for attention more than anything else. And I think that's honestly dangerous. If you're doing something for attention more than anything else, you're normally aren't yourself, and you just kind of appeal to things just to get attention, and it often turns into a vicious cycle where you end up feeling bad about yourself oftentimes. I learned that a long time ago when I was a kid. I was that awkward class clown in school because I didn't know how else to relate to people and feel accepted. But now that I understand better how to do that, I don't really want to be that person anymore. And a lot of YouTubers seem to want to still be that person. I don't know, it's weird that I see that everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to bring the deep topics because I think that more of that is needed in the world, period. There needs to be less avoidance of these because they're not easy things to think about, but they're necessary, and they can become easier to where you never are really distressed by thinking about them at all. You know, but it takes the exposure. It takes the exposure. It's like overcoming social anxiety, which is something I can say because, frankly, I had to overcome social anxiety to even be as active on YouTube as I have been recently, and am determined to continue to be, and also ramp up that involvement. Also, I think I took something in Chaos's realm that kept damaging me every time I used my dash without thinking, because I was splitting my attention between talking and gaming a little too much. But, you know, that's just going to be part of the deal for probably a few years, but I'm going to continue to work on my commentary, and I am getting better and better at it, and making my thoughts more succinct, and rambling less, and feeling like I have more substance and more charisma on the mic. I would say on camera, but well, my webcam's broke right now, and I don't really know if I like putting it in my videos yet, so I may forego the webcam for a while. But regardless, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I think it's a good place to end right here. So I hope y'all have absolutely wonderful days. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. Hop on my Twitch or my Twitter if you'd like to. And I will see Twitch and my Twitter, because my Twitter, the only purpose of it is to be like, hey, Twitch stream happening. Anywho, frienderinos, have a lovely, wonderful day.